Imagine battling a serious illness like AIDS, cancer, or even an eating disorder like anorexia nervosa. You're fighting for your health, your future. But there's a hidden enemy, a side effect that can be just as debilitating as the disease itself: loss of appetite. It's a cruel twist. Your body needs strength, needs nourishment to heal. But the very thought of food can be repulsive. This isn't just a matter of skipping a meal or two. For patients grappling with these conditions, appetite loss is a constant companion. It's a thief, stealing their energy, their ability to fight, and their hope. The numbers are startling. A significant percentage of AIDS, cancer, and anorexia patients experience severe appetite loss, leading to drastic weight loss and a cascade of health complications. For AIDS patients, the virus itself can suppress appetite. Add to that nausea, mouth sores, and the debilitating effects of the disease, and eating becomes a monumental challenge. Cancer patients undergoing chemotherapy often experience similar side effects, with the added burden of treatment-induced nausea and changes in taste perception. Anorexia nervosa, though a different beast altogether, shares this devastating symptom. A complex interplay of psychological, biological, and social factors leads to a distorted body image and an intense fear of gaining weight, resulting in severe food restriction and life-threatening weight loss. The consequences of prolonged appetite loss and weight loss in these patients are far-reaching. It's not just about a shrinking frame, it's about a shrinking will to live. Weight loss weakens the body's already compromised immune system, making patients more susceptible to infections and complications. For cancer patients, this can mean decreased tolerance to chemotherapy, leading to reduced treatment efficacy and a poorer prognosis. In AIDS, weight loss is a known predictor of disease progression and mortality. And for those battling anorexia, the relentless pursuit of thinness can lead to organ damage, hormonal imbalances, and even death. Beyond the physical toll, there's a profound emotional and psychological impact. The inability to eat, to nourish oneself, can lead to feelings of hopelessness, depression, and social isolation. Patients may withdraw from loved ones, lose interest in activities they once enjoyed, and experience a significant decline in their quality of life. Traditional approaches to combating appetite loss, such as dietary supplements and medications, often prove ineffective or come with a slew of unwanted side effects. This is where a controversial yet promising contender has emerged: medical marijuana. Medical marijuana, often met with skepticism and stigma, has been gaining recognition for its potential therapeutic benefits, particularly in managing the debilitating side effects of serious illnesses. One area where it has shown considerable promise is in stimulating appetite and promoting weight gain in patients struggling with AIDS, cancer, and anorexia nervosa. While the notion of using marijuana to boost appetite may seem counterintuitive to some, anecdotal evidence from patients and growing scientific research suggest that this ancient plant may hold the key to unlocking a healthier future for those battling these life-altering conditions. But how does it work? What is it about this often misunderstood plant that gives it the ability to reawaken the desire to eat in those who have lost it? The answer lies in the complex interplay between the active compounds in marijuana, primarily THC and CBD, and the human body's endocannabinoid system, a vast network of receptors involved in regulating a wide range of physiological processes, including appetite, mood, and pain perception. In the upcoming sections, we'll delve deeper into the science behind medical marijuana's appetite-boosting effects, explore the compelling stories of patients whose lives have been transformed by its use, and address the potential risks and side effects that must be carefully considered. Appetite is more than just a rumbling stomach. It's a fundamental biological drive, a symphony of signals between the brain and the gut. When illness strikes, this delicate balance can be thrown into disarray, compromising the body's ability to fight back. For patients battling serious illnesses, this loss of appetite is a serious threat, stealing away precious strength. Their bodies, already weakened by disease, are starved of the energy and nutrients they desperately need. Section 2. A delicate balance: weight and the body's defenses. Weight, often viewed through a purely aesthetic lens, plays a critical role in maintaining a healthy immune system, the body's front line of defense against infection and disease. Every pound, every ounce of muscle and tissue provides essential resources that fuel the immune response, ensuring it has the strength and resilience to fight off invaders. When weight plummets, so does the immune system's ability to function effectively. White blood cells, the valiant soldiers of the immune system, become depleted, leaving the body vulnerable to opportunistic infections that would normally be kept at bay. Imagine a fortress, its walls crumbling, its defenses weakened. That's what happens to the body when weight loss takes hold. For AIDS patients, whose immune systems are already severely compromised by the virus, weight loss can be particularly dangerous. It accelerates the progression of the disease, making them more susceptible to life-threatening infections and complications. The body, already engaged in a fierce battle against the virus, is further weakened, its defenses breached. Cancer patients undergoing chemotherapy face a similar struggle. Chemotherapy, while a powerful weapon against cancer cells, can also take a toll on healthy cells, including those that make up the immune system. Weight loss further weakens their already vulnerable bodies, making it harder for them to tolerate the rigors of treatment and increasing their risk of infections. Section 3. Fueling the fight. Nutrition and recovery. Food becomes medicine, providing the building blocks the body needs to repair tissues and regain strength. Each nutrient-rich bite supports healing and the body's ability to mend itself. Protein is crucial for tissue repair and immune health. Carbohydrates provide energy, supporting vital functions. Healthy fats aid in cell structure and nutrient absorption. Vitamins and minerals are essential for biochemical reactions. For patients with appetite loss, small, frequent meals can help. Encouragement and appealing presentation make a difference. A multi-pronged approach addresses barriers to eating. Nutrient-dense foods ensure every bite counts. Sometimes a favorite food can rekindle the joy of eating. Section 4. A downward spiral. The dangers of unchecked weight loss. When appetite wanes and weight loss persists, a dangerous cascade of events can unfold, setting in motion a downward spiral that further compromises a patient's health and well-being. It's a vicious cycle, a relentless assault on the body's already depleted resources, leaving it vulnerable to a host of complications that can hinder recovery and, in some cases, prove fatal. As weight plummets, muscle mass dwindles, robbing the body of its strength and endurance. Bones become brittle and weak, increasing the risk of fractures. Organ function can be impaired, as the body, starved of essential nutrients, begins to break down its own tissues for fuel. The heart, weakened and strained, struggles to pump blood efficiently throughout the body. For patients battling AIDS, unchecked weight loss, known as wasting syndrome, is a serious complication, accelerating the progression of the disease and increasing the risk of opportunistic infections. Cancer patients experiencing severe weight loss, or cachexia, face a higher risk of treatment complications, reduced treatment efficacy, and a poorer prognosis. And for those with anorexia nervosa, the relentless pursuit of thinness can have devastating consequences, leading to organ damage, electrolyte imbalances, hormonal disruptions, and even death. The body, pushed to its limits, can only withstand so much deprivation before it begins to shut down. To understand how medical marijuana stimulates appetite, we must first venture into the fascinating world of the endocannabinoid system, or ECS. This complex network of receptors, enzymes, and neurotransmitters found throughout the body plays a crucial role in maintaining homeostasis, that delicate balance that keeps our internal environment running smoothly. Think of the ECS as an orchestra, with different sections working in harmony to regulate a wide range of physiological processes, including appetite, mood, pain perception, inflammation, and immune function. The musicians in this orchestra are endocannabinoids, naturally produced molecules that bind to and activate cannabinoid receptors, much like keys fitting into locks. There are two main types of cannabinoid receptors: CB1 receptors, found primarily in the brain and central nervous system, and CB2 receptors, found mainly in the immune system and peripheral tissues. These receptors act as listening posts, receiving signals from endocannabinoids and relaying them to other parts of the body, triggering a cascade of effects. Now, here's where things get interesting. Marijuana, or cannabis, contains compounds called phytocannabinoids, which mimic the effects of our own endocannabinoids, interacting with the ECS and influencing its activity. Two of the most well-known phytocannabinoids are tetrahydrocannabinol, or THC, and cannabidiol, or CBD, each with its unique effects on the body. THC, the psychoactive compound in marijuana, is a potent appetite stimulant. It binds to CB1 receptors in the brain, triggering hunger. Imagine THC as a mischievous conductor, urging the ECS orchestra to play a different tune. The music changes, hunger signals grow louder, and satiety signals fade. THC also enhances the enjoyment of food, making it more appealing. For patients struggling with appetite loss, this can be a lifeline. While THC often takes center stage in discussions about marijuana's appetite-stimulating effects, its non-psychoactive counterpart, CBD, also plays a supporting role in this complex interplay. Unlike THC, CBD doesn't bind directly to CB1 receptors. Instead, it interacts with the ECS in a more indirect manner, modulating the activity of other receptors and enzymes involved in appetite regulation. One way CBD may influence appetite is by reducing anxiety and nausea, both of which can suppress appetite. Studies have shown that CBD has anxiolytic and antiemetic properties, meaning it can help to calm the mind and settle the stomach, making the thought of food more appealing. Imagine CBD as a gentle hand on the conductor's baton, smoothing out the rough edges, creating a more harmonious balance within the ECS orchestra. CBD may also enhance the appetite-stimulating effects of THC by influencing how THC is metabolized in the body. Some studies suggest that CBD may inhibit the enzyme that breaks down THC, leading to higher levels of THC in the bloodstream and potentially enhancing its appetite-boosting effects. Furthermore, CBD has been shown to interact with the serotonin system, which plays a role in mood, appetite, and nausea. By influencing serotonin signaling, CBD may help to improve mood, reduce nausea, and indirectly stimulate appetite. This intricate interplay between THC, CBD, and the ECS highlights the complex nature of marijuana's effects on the body. Section 4. A Symphony of Effects. How marijuana stimulates appetite. The appetite-boosting effects of medical marijuana are not solely attributed to THC or CBD acting in isolation. Instead, it's a symphony of effects, a harmonious interplay between these two key players and the intricate network of the endocannabinoid system. This synergistic relationship, this intricate dance between plant compounds and human physiology, is what makes medical marijuana such a promising tool in the fight against appetite loss. THC, the conductor of the symphony, takes the lead, binding to CB1 receptors in the brain, amplifying hunger signals, and enhancing the enjoyment of food. CBD, like a skilled first-chair violinist, adds depth and nuance, modulating THC's effects, reducing anxiety and nausea, and further influencing the ECS to orchestrate a surge in appetite. But the symphony doesn't end there. Other compounds found in marijuana, such as terpenes, aromatic molecules that give cannabis its distinctive aroma and flavor, also contribute to its appetite-boosting effects. Some terpenes, such as limonene and pinene, have been shown to possess mood-boosting and stress-reducing properties, which can indirectly stimulate appetite. This intricate interplay between cannabinoids, terpenes, and the ECS highlights the complexity of marijuana's effects on the body, reminding us that it's not just a single compound, but rather the synergistic action of multiple components working in concert that gives medical marijuana its therapeutic potential. Section 5. Tailoring the treatment. Different strains, different effects. Just as every patient is unique, so too are the strains of marijuana available for medical use. Section 1. Michael's story, finding sustenance in the midst of AIDS. Michael, a vibrant graphic designer in his late 30s, remembers the dark days after his AIDS diagnosis. The The virus had ravaged his body, leaving him weak and plagued by constant nausea. Traditional appetite stimulants offered little respite. Desperate for relief, Michael turned to medical marijuana. To his surprise, the relief was almost immediate. "Medical marijuana gave me back my life," he states emphatically. For Sarah, a retired teacher in her late 50s, the battle with breast cancer had been grueling. Chemotherapy left her weak, with a metallic taste in her mouth that made food unbearable. Desperate to regain her strength, Sarah's oncologist suggested medical marijuana. To her astonishment, medical marijuana, in the form of a low-dose edible, proved to be a turning point. The nausea subsided and the metallic taste faded. "Food tasted good again, and I actually felt hungry," she says, smiling. "It was incredible." Emily, a college student in her early 20s, had battled anorexia nervosa for years. Traditional therapies offered little relief from the physical grip of anorexia. As a last resort, Emily's therapist suggested medical marijuana. The CBD helped to quiet the relentless negative self-talk, and the fear of food subsided. Michael, Sarah, and Emily, each battling a different ailment, found solace in a common source: medical marijuana. Their stories reflect a growing body of evidence suggesting that medical marijuana can play a significant role in managing appetite loss. While not a cure-all, its ability to stimulate appetite and promote weight gain is undeniable. These stories serve as a powerful reminder of the real people seeking relief and hope. Navigating the haze: potential risks and side effects. While beneficial, medical marijuana use is not without potential risks and side effects. Psychoactive effects, dependence, and withdrawal symptoms are concerns, particularly with high THC strains. Individuals with mental health conditions should consult with a healthcare professional before use. A balancing act, weighing benefits against risks. The decision to use medical marijuana for appetite stimulation requires careful consideration of potential benefits and risks. For patients with serious illnesses, the benefits may outweigh the risks. Open communication with healthcare providers is essential for safe and effective use. Responsible use guidelines for safe and effective treatment. Start low and go slow. Begin with a low dose of THC and gradually increase. Choose the right strain and method of consumption under professional guidance. Be mindful of potential interactions with other medications. Section 4. Open questions. Addressing concerns and future research. More research is needed to fully understand the long-term effects and optimize dosage. Inform your healthcare provider about all medications and supplements you are taking. As stigma dissipates, we can anticipate a deeper understanding of its therapeutic potential. Section 1. A New Dawn for Appetite Management. The stories of Michael, Sarah, and Emily illuminate the transformative potential of medical marijuana. Medical marijuana's rise signifies a paradigm shift towards personalized and compassionate care. Access remains a barrier, but the potential for life-changing therapy is undeniable. Section 2. Bridging the Gap: Science, Stigma, and Patient Access. Bridging the gap between scientific evidence, societal stigma, and patient access is crucial for medical marijuana's potential. We need rigorous research, dispelling misconceptions, and policies prioritizing patient needs. Education and equitable access are essential for improving patient care. Section 3. The Future of Appetite: Personalized Medicine and Cannabis Research. The future of appetite management lies in personalized, patient-centered approaches. Medical marijuana plays a pivotal role with its diverse cannabinoids and therapeutic applications. Genetic testing can guide personalized cannabis-based therapies. Imagine a future where medical marijuana is integrated into treatment plans. This future hinges on continued investment in cannabis research, unlocking new possibilities for targeted therapies. Medical marijuana stands as a symbol of progress and hope,